Welcome back, man, to the Universal Thought Podcast. We're back in the Universal Thought Podcast. I call this the Black Cave, right? We ain't been here in a minute, but we about to get into some good, juicy rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? I don't know which one we should start with.
You said rhetoric.
Man, any one of them, man. Any one of them. It makes no difference.
Well, it's definitely been chaotic and crazy and all that old type of shit. Y'all know we in Memphis, and we got to get into this Memphis, the Memphis National Guard and all that, man. But I think I kind of want to start with KIRK, though. But first of all, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing, man?
What's going on, man? What's up?
Man. Shit, Chris, what's going on, man?
You ever relax so much that you got lazy?
I wish I could do that, but
Then went on a vacation, then go out of town, and you find yourself at home, don't have nothing to do.
You did all vacation?
Yesterday was my last day. I've been on vacation all week, and ain't did shit but cleaned up, and felt like I ain't did nothing.
Must be nice.
Mm-hmm.
I got another week and a half to use before the end of the week. I mean, the end of the year.
Had a sweet tooth today, man.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, you all get gustled up, man. You got a date.
We're not gonna do that, Eric. We're not gonna do that, okay?
You just got a date, damn.
We're not doing that, Eric.
You done put your dead Brian on?
No, this lamb. He caught some catches, so I put him on. Cause that the other week.
Somebody, they're in Dallas, right?
This is Dallas.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to figure out where the rest of the numbers at.
Yeah, okay then. Whatever, man.
Yeah,
Whatever,
it's
man.
about you today, man.
Man.
Yeah.
We ain't here for this. We talking about something else, goddamn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I've been looking forward to this one because this is a very like you said, hot topics.
Well, let me ask y'all this first. Do y'all think that it's based on what y'all been seeing so far with old boy Charlie? In what case do you think a person deserves to die? What situation you think?
Fucking with me, you deserve to die. You fucking me in the wrong way. But just word of mouth, just because I have something to say, that's no reason for violence at all.
I agree with that one. I don't think he had to die for what he was speaking on, what he believed in. You know, do we agree with him? Most people don't. Well, a lot of people I know they don't. But he don't have to die. Assassination is not. That's not. But I think where a lot of people were saying that, you know, maybe if he had kept his mouth closed, but that's like saying anybody doing a podcast, don't say certain things. You might, you know. So my thing is, the freedom of speech goes both ways. It ain't just for blacks; it's for everybody, and that's the point I want to see is, you know, blacks we don't always got to speak out because we ain't white. No, white people say what they want to say too. Y'all just got to be able to be tolerant and accept it. Yeah, you ain't got to like it.
But the thing about it is, you can't push the propaganda and then go against your own propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris, but
you can't do that and then get upset about it.
Explain. What you mean by that?
Yeah, elaborate.
You actually put this guy out here for a specific agenda.
Well,
to reach
who put him out there?
I can't remember the guy's name. It was an older guy.
But he was appointed, right? He was appointed to do what he doing.
Yeah, it was because at one point, on a political standpoint, from my understanding, they knew that Obama was grasping the younger black youth, the younger minority youth on all aspects, and some of the younger white youth. They needed somebody to get out there and speak to the white kids that wasn't heard to get them aboard with them. So they appointed Charlie KIRK. I want to say it was around 13 or 14 or something. It was slow, but during the pandemic, that's when it took off because of one controversial interview. Because like I said, I don't know if y'all know, but I've listened to Charlie KIRK for years. I hadn't heard about all of them, just like Dean and the Parker dude. I've been watching them when I see clips.
I just started watching Parker, yeah.
And I'm like, but Parker and Dean is more on the neutral to get you to understand the bullshit, like you said, rhetoric. To me, Charlie, he was more pushing a different agenda to get y'all against them.
He went to the extreme.
He spoke about it.
He went to
but
extremes.
Was he saying anything wrong towards the Constitution? No. Did he say a lot of things that was controversial and people didn't agree with and it can piss people off? Yes, but they wanted you. They wanted his following to be aboard with that. It's
But
like
he lost the younger audience by doing that.
and that's the thing, and that's why I think they started having a problem with him, because when he was still pushing it, some of the white kids and the more predominant Caucasian community, they started seeing through the bullshit. That's why they started questioning him when he started going to the so-called predominant white campuses.
The
they started challenging him with it, and that's what pissed him off. You can tell. That's why you can actually tell when a person real feelings and what they really think comes out. They went totally off script of what they were supposed to be talking about, and they started talking with their feelings in it. So now it's like, wait a minute, dude, it ain't about feelings. So the more he felt attacked, and the more they questioned him about what the hell he's talking about, and he had no explanation for it, that's the part what I say. The people that appointed him, hey, we got to get rid of him in some kind of way. That's my thought on it.
That makes a lot of damn sense, especially when we first was talking about it the other night, and you know, I kind of disagree with you. When I said disagree, I said, but I see now after looking at some more videos, I can see where you talking about being appointed there. He was a passive really to me, you know, as you saying, he was more of a, they just wanted to put him out there to get their agenda, political agenda across. And also too, I didn't know that they was trying to Obama. They trying to get this man. Trump is trying to get this man to go to jail, man.
That's already been debunked.
So all this is a process of getting that done, getting white America to being great again. All this is as you said, a political ploy to get people to jump on his side. But I've been looking at a lot of my Crockett. The young lady
Crockett?
Yes.
Did you see her yesterday?
Yes. And I'm talking about, she is speaking, and what gets me with her is, and I love this. When that white lady was trying to tell her to step outside, and she said everything in me wanted to tell her, said let's go, but she said she didn't. She kept it classy, man. Everything she does is classy. But then she still get a point across. You know what I'm saying, dude? I've been listening. I've never listened that much of you know, all those debates in the house, but I've been sitting there listening to her. Man, I don't got hooked now.
Well,
It's gonna make you. It's gonna, especially when you get into more like, it may be somebody like that video may put you in the algorithm of somebody else, because the algorithm gonna start.
It's gonna start.
And now you're gonna go down a whole rabbit hole, and now you're finna start.
Man, but I'm not with the Republican, Democrat, whatever. But I am seeing different aspects of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me say it, Chris. So let me ask y'all this. I didn't know. I seen probably a few clips of Kirk prior to him passing away and get killed. And I didn't like it. You know what I'm saying? But I had seen a lot of different people saying different things. He probably was the top one. And damn, that's fucked up. And that was it for me. I don't spend a lot of time listening to people that I just feel like this. Oh man, this is just another place.
You can tell.
Yeah, but the thing is, it was two extremes. It was a racist extreme, and then it was a
sexist extreme.
Yeah, it was a transgender extreme.
Yeah,
I didn't.
Yes.
That was one of his major ones right there.
I don't. There's some things again. Somebody can say something, and you be like, "Man, that's crazy," but I agree with them. Right, and then on this one, you know, I be trying to listen with a logical ear. Like, let me take my feelings out of here.
Yeah.
Really listen to what he's saying, because white people's perspective on like racism, black people, you almost gotta try to put yourself in their shoes and see, is this person racist? Because I don't want to say it if it's not.
Yeah.
But at the same time, so after this, I listened to a few more. So hold on, real quick. I want to play something real quick. I actually want to play a few of his.
You probably gonna say this.
And y'all
play a few
of them.
When you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death, that is nonsense. It's drivel. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have.
I remember that one.
And what's crazy is that's the
Y'all
one.
heard what he said?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
So and then you see how he get killed, right? So it.
No, see, the thing about it is, I remember when he did that. I think I was watching it live, Somebody in the crowd said somebody should shoot your ass. Excuse my French.
Wow.
It's been said, so I'm like,
Yeah.
it didn't surprise. That's what I'm saying. It didn't surprise me.
He always said.
He always. It's a. But if you listen to the whole thing, I know some inserts and shortcut videos you don't hear the whole insert.
Yeah.
He was actually speaking amongst people that kill each other, black and brown people, basically. So if you live by this, you should die by this. He was trying to quote parts of the Bible: "Die by the sword, live by the sword, die by the sword."
Yeah.
But it backfired because he didn't reiterate it right. He tried to get to a point where it was like, fuck, everybody know what I'm talking about. So he tried to fix it. You can't fix something you already fucked up.
Right. Now, let me ask
See what I'm saying?
this. Now, why? So, I want to make sure we establish that, yeah, this was racist, but this wasn't. I know sometimes I can be like, man, somebody gonna blow these young niggas' ass off.
That ain't racist. That's a fact.
I know. But if it's coming from a white dude, and he says something about us being we always killing each other, right?
Yeah.
If he says people should die by a gun, I guess as an example, or that either the motherfuckers need to kill each other off, or there needs to be an example of what I'm saying to be displayed in order for people to get it. Like just like again, I heard people say, well, shit, the police should shoot and kill somebody if they make people agree with this, even if you unarmed. They have a logical explanation as to why they think a cop should shoot somebody that's unarmed that make a sudden move.
I'm gonna put it like this, Eric.
Because of police safety.
I'm gonna put it like this. It almost goes to this rainbow people. That's when you have to use your adjectives correctly.
Rainbow people. Please elaborate on that one.
Did you know what that means?
Come on, Chris. Just say it. Transgender.
All
Okay.
With a lot of them, they want to get their terms identify me. That's why I just said whatever their correlation with them, they want to speak upon adjectives, right? If you should say a person should deserve to die, why won't you say a bad person should deserve to die?
That was what I was getting to. Instead of saying
Just
person.
in general.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Use your adjective.
Black people. He's referring
Saying
to
black people, yeah.
He ain't saying white people too.
No.
He should say good and bad. He should say white or black. He should.
And that's what makes it racist.
That's what makes it racist.
Yeah. So yeah. He literally makes his whole thing built around black and brown and as you say, rainbow people. It's not one time is he ever saying, I've listened to about 4 or 5 of them. You may have heard more. He ain't saying nothing about bad whites or anybody who's done something that's white, Caucasian. Well, it's always the fingers being pointed at us, and that's what, like I said, that's what makes it racist. That's what makes people realize, yeah, man, you doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You very, and yeah. But do I think he needed to die? No, I don't think he needed to die though.
Hold on, let's keep this.
And there's another one. Speaking of that, real quick, Eric. The thing was, like you said, some things you did agree upon, because I've seen interviews where he asked a transgender, "Can a man actually deliver a baby?" And get what their answers were.
Well,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. He was on the conversation thing when they put him in.
He was at I want to say he was in Georgia then.
Oh, he was.
He did it a couple of times, even with that round circle.
Yeah.
He did that one. I think when it first started, I want to say he was at school in Georgia, or not, if not University of Georgia. I remember this. It was a few years ago. And he literally asked these rainbow people, I don't want to say what I want to call them.
Go rainbow people. What are you talking about?
This, whatever pronoun this nigga used, actually said a man can deliver a baby. So that part of his conversation, I can agree with.
Right.
I do.
But when you get along to the mess that somebody else trying to incorporate with it, no.
He's super conservative. So some of his views I do agree with. Some, just a few.
That's what I'm saying. That's the same thing I said, Eric.
Because we don't believe in transgender.
Yeah.
We do believe in the traditional man and woman marriage. Like that's things we believe in.
Yeah.
When you go to colleges, because the thing is, that's what's weird. He goes around to colleges. These young people, the new generation of young people, they're not racist. They don't understand racism. They don't like hate speech. They don't like that type of shit.
They don't even like gender. They think it's 21 genders.
Right, they're very liberal. They're very progressive.
Yeah, very liberal.
You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And so when you come in and you send him, one of them motherfuckers will not like them, bro. Young white people that really believe in what they believe in, they stand up for what they'll go out and protest. And them, it's always a young white person that be sniping these motherfuckers down. It's always them.
But
And
they
it's
don't
always
get it.
transgender.
They don't get it. But this time here, this the reason why I didn't care for what the hell that damn that GOV of Utah said.
Oh God.
I hate it was one of us. What the fuck you mean one of
When I
us?
heard that, man, when I heard that, I was like, "Are you serious, bro?"
Dude, I was literally sitting there watching the press conference Tuesday. What the fuck you mean one of you?
Hey man.
You didn't have a problem with it with one of us?
Right.
So what are you talking about?
When I heard that, I was like, "Wow, bro!"
Because what happened was he got his foot
unbelievable.
stuck in his tongue the same way Cash Patel did. He came out and said, "We didn't call him. We got to know the suspect. There's a chance there is this, and then a couple hours later, Patel come out and say, "Well, we didn't call him." The next day, you still don't know who it is, and you still ain't caught nobody. What are you talking about?
Oh, I'm happy. Oh, hold on. Please, let me say this. Okay, and you're right. You were totally right. First of all, she made a valid point. Miss Crockett said, "Y'all didn't even catch him." His daddy turned him in. If y'all would, she said, if I gotta rely on the FBI, she said, you know what? That's okay, man. When I listen to this woman, man, I'm such an admirer.
Dre, I watched that whole thing.
It does. It makes so much sense.
It's like you say, it's a classy,
Articulate.
Yes.
And you can't argue with the fact that I done put in front of you.
You can't. These are
Like I
facts.
said, dude, I watched 2 days of that with that Cash Patel hearing.
Yeah.
I'm like,
She made some
dude,
valid
how
points, bro.
long are you gonna sit up here and
Lie.
deviate, pivot,
Throw it
if you
away,
can-
project, you
and
know.
then the governor Pennsylvania, he wanted to say it so bad. I saw it in his lips, but he wanted to say, "Nigga, stop lying. Just answer the motherfucking question." But he
I thought I was the only one thought that, man.
he tried to reword it so many times, and he still went. I'm like, anytime a person won't answer a direct question,
Yeah.
you hiding something.
Yes.
That's all they do, man.
Yes.
And I'm
white people. Like, stop deflecting away from
That's
direct
all you
questions
doing.
we be asking y'all that, man.
It was. I'm like,
Because that's what they do. They
Hey.
guys, like, instead of, like, because they, obviously they know we're not stupid. So we're not going to lie to them. We'll lie to them indirectly. But we'll just act like we don't know what they're talking about when we talk to them. They make everything look like an illusion to us.
no.
So they don't have to answer the real question.
Your 47 explained it perfectly Wednesday evening.
What?
He answered the question perfectly Wednesday evening.
Man, who's your 40, nigga?
Your motherfucking orange ain't shit. He just the unfortunate leader of the country right now.
Ain't been a year.
Smart people don't like me.
Trump
You think, fool?
say anyway.
He do.
Dude,
He really do.
I turned it off CNN and got them start watching something else. Did you really say
And
that?
then you also think about, they asked him when he was on his grounds or the White House, front of the White House, and somebody asked him pertaining to the shooting of, how you feel about it. He was like, well, to me, he's like, he said, oh, well, shit happens.
It happens.
But we getting a new kitchen built over here. I'm like, this tells you this man don't give a damn about
She
nothing.
got on his ass too about that comment. Wait a
Oh, yeah,
minute.
definitely.
You want a $250 million ballroom, nigga, you gonna be gone in 3 years. Ain't nobody else gonna be in. You live there right now, but
Man
with you,
said his dictatorship is going.
Man.
He's trying to make as he said, his dictatorship lasts longer than 3 years. Y'all heard that?
Yeah.
Yes.
he said,
To a dictatorship,
Yes.
He can go for a third.
Yeah.
he did that. He said that back when he found out he lost in 2020.
Yeah.
So that's why he's trying to get in good with Putin and Kim Jong-un
Yeah.
and all them. They like fool.
But this is my thing. I don't like the presidents, the leaders, and the people that run the government, the city, state, all that, man. They are who they are. They like Memphis got fucked up. Like we corrupted. You
Oh, I
what
know.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like it be the people though. The people take a side, and the mindset behind people. When I be looking at certain comments, is what people be talking about online. It's like, you really believe it? Like the things that people go with without doing no type of like. Look at your own life and see if somebody's saying something. Like, see if that makes sense.
And if it's gonna reflect your life.
Right? Does it reflect anybody that you know life? it's some shit that. Why do you believe something you haven't even experienced or know nobody that didn't experience? And I'm talking kind of broad because even when it comes to Charlie, dude, most black people get mad over some stupid shit. First of all, we got another racist white man that's saying some racist shit. Okay, let's just say he's racist.
You should be used to that.
Yeah.
What's new?
Okay, it ain't like you ain't gonna find another one. It's motherfuckers out in the street. You see the case. It's motherfuckers that going. They literally have protest signs that says something about the white man and they in your neighborhood.
Yes.
Like, that's one man. What the fuck you gonna do about your, you know?
Yeah, the one next door to you. You know what I'm saying?
And why you getting mad? Okay, all right. So this should bring us together. But guess what? We still arguing with each other.
Yep.
You know, that goes to the conversation people always have that I don't agree with. Why you don't get mad at the white man calling you a nigga when y'all call each other nigga when he's sitting right there?
It's the same reason why. They would put a black man's criminal record on TV after he get, I'm gonna say assassinated by a cop unarmed, and then they put his record on TV.
They would, like he did something like he deserved to die.
We doing the same thing now. We can do it to y'all too. Maybe this is what I'm saying. Maybe he deserves. If we're using y'all's logic, maybe he deserves to die. Because he got on TV. He probably didn't kill nobody, rape nobody. He didn't stab. He didn't do none of that. But he ignited the heart of people that already had racism in it to go out and do something bad to people.
I saw a on Facebook. Like I said, I've been on that. This white guy came up and said the difference is between now and back in the day is that Trump don't made them comfortable to take the hoods off. That's all.
That was back in.
And so basically, but he said now the guy getting KIRK getting shot and stuff. You know, I'm seeing people talking about R.I.P. to KIRK and they gonna have half staffs and stuff. He said, but now one time he started mentioning all the black people who have gotten assassinated or got shot or got killed. Where was all this at then? He said, but y'all make it obvious that y'all are racist.
Yeah,
it's so obvious
and denied.
And then you say, but no, it's not for real. So everybody's dumb. Don't nobody see this. He said, I'm a white man. I see this. Come on, man.
Right. And I don't know why. Like, why the fuck y'all so? And then it be the white people that they got their eyes on black people. Like, you racist towards us. Don't nobody in the world like y'all. Y'all gotta understand. Don't nobody. Asians don't like white people.
No.
Russians don't like white people. Africans don't know. Indians don't nobody like y'all. We're not y'all enemy. They are.
You know the bad thing about it? I don't think y'all don't hate me for this. What I'm about to say. I don't think it's much more of the explicit expression of their racism. I think it's more of the non-accountability and acceptance.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Because that'll make right.
You're not accountable for nothing that you have done. Oh God, how can you discover something that somebody was already there? But yet, it's just so much you look through history, man, and they just
dude, it was funny.
Wow.
Hold on. Let me play this.
It was funny.
Let me play this next one so we can get past this Charlie shit, man. All right, hold on. Let's see if y'all.
It's rational. Nobody talks like this. They live in a complete alternate universe. I'm sorry. If I see a black pilot, I'm gonna be like, boy.
Ooh, I wish I could find it.
Okay. This nigga said.
You wouldn't have done that. You wouldn't have.
Don't tell me they one that they had the jet fighter on there.
No, you wouldn't have who I am. That's not what I believe. It is the reality the left has created.
You truly, in your heart of hearts, truly believe that this is a human being. This,
without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Yes.
This is a dolphin fetus.
So, don't put it on. You talking about the what's name? That nigga didn't know a damn. I remember that one. He couldn't tell the difference between a fetus and a damn dolphin fetus.
Quite different.
Dolphin.
Yeah. How do you on national TV say if you had a black pilot, and maybe he just being brutally honest? This is just him showing that I'm racist, but he don't want to call it racist. The man said if it was a black pilot, he would be concerned.
Yeah, because he said if I walk on a plane and I see a black pilot, I'd be wondering if he qualified. First of all, dumbass. that statement, I think you're right. It was meant to be a racist comment to scare other white folks. First of all, you think this damn black nigga on this damn plane with pilot wings on and they never flew a plane?
They just let him on, huh?
They come here. Yeah, you got to drive a car. You got to drive a license. Come on, fly this plane. Is that not one? See, to me, that's the idiocy that they want to believe and run with.
It's also okay. What's your now? What's your real problem with black people? Like, is it because he young? Like, where you learn this? Is it our violence? Is it just because you think we stupid?
No.
Like, what is
damn, let me find this dude name. I'm gonna tell you exactly.
If I can, they need, like, when you. I be really wondering who how much do they pay you to say stuff like this? Like, sometimes it just don't be making sense to me. So if he say, hold on, let me play this one real quick.
Should black people get reparations?
I believe they should.
So I, white man, have to play for black people. Why?
Wow, that's a really selfish thing you just said.
Hold on, why should I
That's
have...
a really non-empathetic
I remember that one.
thing to
Wait,
say.
why should I have empathy for a race? I have white guilt because I breathe? Why should the white students here have to work harder to pay for black kids? What is that all about?
Not every black person has lineage connected to slaves.
That's
and
true.
every white person doesn't have lineage connected to slaves.
Yes, that's right. So since every black person doesn't have a lineage connected to slaves, why should we generalize and say reparations for black people?
Because there are people that are in a worse place.
So over 150 years, they didn't have any ability to make better decisions, to save money, and to invest. How about you take responsibility for your own actions instead of blaming the white man?
Yeah. What y'all think about that? How y'all feel about that?
Like you said earlier, it's some things he say, which I had to agree.
That was kind of mixed.
You actually have to agree with on some of the things he do say. You have to take account. We as black people have to take more accountability on things that we do and stop always want to drop off the excuse on the white blah blah this that and no. Man, look, that shit right there to me is so damn used up. Get your ass up and do something for your own self. You can be an entrepreneur, you can go get a job, you can do something instead of blaming people. You get tired of hearing the crying. And I understand that. I truly do. It's about we do it more. But if it's anybody who do it, man, I'm tired. I don't like talking to nobody who cry that much. You'll bring me down. You just stay over there. I don't care what color you are.
Yeah.
That shit is, and that's like I said, he makes some valid points. But I think it coming from how his view of everything else, it corrupts the vision of what he's saying. And be like, man, you just racist. Yeah, you are racist, but you did make some valid points.
Right.
So
and he don't like you saying that, but you're also not looking at. So you just gonna skip everything that happened from the internet.
Yeah.
You're gonna skip the white supremacy. Now, there was conditions that we was put in based on what your people did. Your lineage of people put us in a situation where we had to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps, which is damn near impossible to do. Like, if you physically try to do it, you can't do it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't actually pull yourself up by your bootstraps. So, just like white people do most of the time, they tell us to forget about slavery. Slavery's not going. Y'all got better opportunities now. Yeah, of course we do, but there's still a wealth gap. There's still access to capital that we can't get. Our name can be on the application and we'll be denied just because they know we black. Like, we're denied a lot of things based on the fact that we're black. And when you put us in a situation like the projects in New York, or you put us in the hood, and you put us in these places and then you take the man out, like, it's a whole conversation that he's not willing to have, but he'll just say, well, why should we pay for, because your people, now on this end, your people put us in a situation where we even got to have this conversation in the first place. But again, I don't know who my slave. I don't know my grandma. So if I'm not entitled to reparations, cool. I'm cool with it.
yeah, I am too.
But the people that should and got documentation showing that they people came from slavery, they should get it. And then when they get it, hey man, let me hold something. let's put this together. Finally, somebody just need to get some reparations so we can all. Cause come on, man.
You see, that's kind of why I was 50-50 on that, because okay, reparations, yes. The only reason why I say that because it was promised. If you're a direct descendant of slavery, and like you said, paperwork, they burned all ownership to slaves. That's the part people don't understand. So it's hard to prove who was and wasn't.
Not
The only
people
thing-
that they still got grandmamas and great grandmamas still alive.
You can say that, and it can be, the word can be said, but if it's proven, to me, it's only one way that can be proven.
People got proof. People still got land.
I get it. So those people, I get it. But I'm talking about the slave ownership paperwork. When they abolished, all that paperwork was burned. To me, the main reason, you know how you find them people?
Find people, slaves.
That's direct descendants or a slave that's still living. Of course, they real up in age right now if they are living. That's by name. You have to follow the history of that name, and I guarantee it goes back to that slave master. Right. That paperwork ain't burned. The history of the person is. That's why a lot of them didn't have birth certificates at one point. They burned all that. You see, so so if it's proven that they are, get them what you owe them and what you promised them. Now, what they decide to do with that, if they wanted to send it down, and at this point, nowadays, whatever they promise is a whole lot more. But the thing about it is, people understand when they promise you this, another adjective people forget to talk about when they say this. They promise you 40 acres in the mule, right?
Right.
Guess what the adjective was?
What?
Up to 40 acres in a mule. Meaning, I don't have to give you 40 acres in a mule. I can give you something.
Yeah, I give you something.
That's your reparation. And if you gave that land, that was your reparation. So what the hell do we owe you?
Okay, so do you agree with the fact that black people need to stop blaming the white man so much and get to it and stop?
And on that aspect right there,
should we get reparations?
I'm gonna put it like this: should you get it? That's still a tough situation. Why I say I'm like straddle the fence 50-50 on it. But nigga, you born anytime after 1940, get your monk ass up and quit blaming the white man and work on your motherfucking own.
Yeah.
Excuse my French. Because I know a lot of young men, the white man gonna give me your job. Nigga, you didn't take the education he gave you.
Why the white man won't give me no job. Okay. All right, let's see. So you got, and I hate to do this. It gotta okay. What you got? You got felonies?
The white man gave you that?
Right. White man didn't.
So to me, them just lazy excuses.
The white man didn't tell you to slap your gal.
Yeah.
White man didn't tell you to do that. So that what I don't agree with is doing your behavior, and then you get somewhere and you can't get shit and you talk about what the white man did. No, man, you
did that to yourself.
Yeah, you did that.
Yep.
Matter of fact, you did it, and you also in the process of doing it, you made it tougher for the white man to even listen to you.
Yeah.
Since you want to blame the white man. But soon you do get some money, guess where that money came from? You done chose the difference between getting $20 and $100.
Yeah.
I made a statement on Facebook, and it's relevant to this. It's about, people say, I love you, but do I have faith in you? No, I don't. And the word faith and love does not go with each other. And then I explained to him, because I was literally talking to somebody in my family. I said, I love you. I don't have no faith in you. You have faith. To have faith in someone, they shown to have consistency being a certain way. Now, it can be, I have faith that you're going to do something bad, or I have faith you're going to do something good, but you've shown consistency of doing it. So the white man going to look at, well, this is your consistency, brother, but you don't want to look at that. And then you want to blame us for something that you've consistently done, but you want to do your job. No, it doesn't work like that.
Right.
You got to build something and have it to be seen from not just anybody. Everybody say, well, I know Tom won't go to work every day. Tom is a good, whatever. He's shown consistent. I have faith in Tom. Then let's get Tom his job, because Ray gonna rob you when he get in there, and that's so my thing is your action shows.
That ain't faith. I just ain't gonna trust you because of your doggone history.
My thing is though, you can't be slapping the hoes and then you want a job. I mean, come on, man, you gotta do something better than that.
We're on that. Speaking on that,
slapping the hole, quick. Come on.
No, I'm talking about just well on the back end of that. Now I know you can probably use 16 to 25. You in the streets like that, and then something happened. You had to go to that penitentiary 3-4 years. You come out like, fuck, I can't be like that no more.
Yeah.
So now you come out and you showing consistent basis that you don't want that no more, don't want that anymore.
Yeah.
And you honest about what you did do, but that's not you, and you show that's not you. Why shouldn't I give you a chance?
Okay, but put that shoe on another foot, Chris.
I'm just saying, why shouldn't I give you a chance?
What I'm saying. So Chris, by you making that statement, are you saying he shouldn't give him a chance?
No. I mean, I'm gonna give you a chance, but don't bite me. Once you bite me, you back to your struggle.
Okay, Eric, would you give him a chance?
Somebody that changed their life.
No, hold on, but
Basically, yeah.
But you don't know. Okay, you don't.
I don't know.
You don't know.
I'm just saying, but he been out 2 years. He been totally honest with you, but that's not me. And then after within them 2 years, he's actually showing you that he's not that person anymore.
Who am I, the employer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I know?
Exactly.
So I gotta hire him to know.
I'm saying, so would you take a chance? That's what I'm saying. I think I would take a chance.
And that's
on
where
it.
you take that. You know how we base everything on racism. That's how we base everything on. Some things you can't put. Well, I don't care who you are. I don't know if I want to take a chance with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It ain't about because I don't like your color. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
And this is my company. And do I have faith?
No, you got no faith yet.
Exactly.
You got no faith yet, but it goes back.
Put it in perspective. Because hold on, here's the thing. And I'm the only thing is the reason if they use background, when white people put their system in place for like their country is set up the way they want it to be set up, and they may implement something so that they don't have to discriminate because discriminating is against the law, right? Mm-hmm. So let's do a background check, and that's gonna tell us everything we need to know. So it may seem like we're not hiring no black people, but we know that the system that we put in place is gonna put one out of 3 black men in jail anyway. So 1 out of 3 men, they have a record. White people, they come from homes where they got a father, but like they keep them out of jail, or they are police or a judge, and they get wiped their record.
That's what I was about to say right there. You judge them by history.
So I'm saying, so with that being said, how much of why you gotta care to do that? I don't think white people care about the disparity of black people that much, where they see a black man that's trying to do something and willing to give him a job just because he cares. White people don't care.
Okay, let me ask you.
We gotta look out for each other, like that, not white people.
Let me ask you. Let me see how. Okay, you deal with credit. Let me see. This shouldn't have nothing to do with race because I think it's across the board. You deal with credit, right?
Credit elite.
Shout out Credit Elite.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Damn, I just thought about that. I got like 50 damn things going through my head right now. Because I'm trying to use an example that don't have anything with race.
Does race come into play?
No. I'm not speaking about race right now. I'm not speaking about. I don't think. Hold on. I'm not.
You have to elaborate on that one.
But I'm thinking that that's a number, right? And say, for instance, you're an employer, right? You have to do a credit check. And damn, everybody got the same number. Is there anybody out of that choice, that field of choice, that you think you would pick and they all got the same credit number?
And those are my choices.
Those your choices.
I just had to go through the best one.
How you going to figure out who the best one is without talking to him?
But you also then ask the question as, what country you put this in? Has he seen these people?
No, he just
seen his numbers.
No, he just seen his numbers, and all of them at the same. So how do you pick that person that you?
Yeah, I was just saying, put a little bit more to it. What you like?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
You go through their report, so it's equivalent as going through your criminal history. If I see you got these charges, now I need to go and see what the charges is for, so I can decipher whether or not you would steal from me or you would be violent on the job.
So that goes back to what we said at one time. So you judging them at that point, right?
Right. Yeah. But I'm not judging them. I'm reading off.
You judging what you think they're capable of. See?
If you gave me your resume, you showed me the jobs you work, and all the warehouse jobs, and I'm trying to hire you to be an administrative assistant, I can't hire you because you only have one experience. I'm not judging you. I'm looking at the history.
Okay, so if you only got one.
Hold on. This keeps me from judging you. because this is you. This ain't no, this is you, right?
I get it, yeah.
So I got to compare everybody's report and see who, and I may be wrong, but the report says otherwise. That ain't their fault. That part ain't their fault, because they're looking at. I just hate the fact that we got to do. You can get a felony or you can get a hard, like you can't get a domestic thing off your situation, or I'd have been denied for a lot of things because of some bullshit on my record. Like it says who, it's almost like this is who I am and it's not. I got a domestic thing on my motherfucking. I've been denied for jobs. I've been denied for all type of shit because of this on my record and can't get it off. But they would deny me thinking that's who I am. That's the unfair part.
See, that's what I'm saying. So you'll just skip all the experience, all the accolades that you done did over the last 15, 20 years since that happened. You're going to go back to, he beat women. Fuck him. You just going to just overlook all the qualifications?
Well, I mean, if there are qualifications, then, I wouldn't know.
So that's what I'm saying. That's basically what I'm saying. It's like, fuck, damn the qualifications, nigga. This what you got down here.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question, Chris. I'm not even trying to be funny when I say this, but I got to ask this. And I agree with you. You're right. Look at the persons, what they doing now, and I agree with you. Are you advocating for people who have had domestic violence?
No.
Because I know.
No.
That's
not what I said.
No, I just asked you. No, listen what I'm saying. I'm not saying. I just asked you where you advocate.
I'm not advocating. What I'm saying is it does one derogatory remark.
Right.
Overtake all the qualifications.
And I just said before.
That was it.
As I said, I was just asking when you advocating, because like I said, I agree with you.
I ain't advocating for
make a mistake.
Everybody make mistakes.
Shit happens. You know what I'm saying? And we all have had shit happen. But that doesn't justify who you are. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. So why would that work against you when you got all the qualifications over somebody that has no experience?
But hold up now. Let's go back to what you just said earlier. Why? Let's say it depends on the job you're going for. You may have, let's say from this point on up here, you got all the qualifications. But let's say your job you're going for, and say you want to work with battered women. So
why the hell would you want to apply for that?
Listen what I'm saying. The point I'm saying is, you can have all, from that point on, you have all the qualifications, but they need to go back further enough to see that, oh shit, back in the day, he did whoop her ass. So, from that point on, he been great.
Hold on, but Chris, hold on, now, Dre, on that one right there, because I'm up to you. Because at that point right there,
he asked you a question.
That's what I'm about to answer it. So at that point, if you want to say that, if you want to say it was an advocate for it, and you've seen I did it, that means I learned my lesson. I can teach somebody else how not to get caught up and not do it them damn self.
And you're right, Chris. I'm laughing because you're right. But Chris, to me, that's when judgment comes into play, man. It really does.
So, but at that point,
is it right or wrong?
I'm not saying it's not right or wrong. Nobody knows the situation or what ever happened for that even to happen, even if it was a false accusation of anything. You could have actually done it. You could have been accused of it. Nobody knows. But you know how to do it, so you might have a bit more information on it to prevent somebody that's thinking about it. And just like you can have an advocacy program for people that's actually thinking about doing it, they actually come to get counseling or something, and you can help them out and get away from certain situations. That's what I'm thinking. But
that's for organizations that's trying to help people that can't get jobs.
See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm hiring for somebody for a position, I want the best qualified.
Yeah,
I would want to help you, but that's not my job.
Yeah, you're not. You're not there for the help.
Yeah, I gotta help. I ain't put myself out of business because I hired the wrong person. No.
Yeah, I mean, because you got to look at lawsuits and backlash and all that. I get it, but it's me. Okay, I can give you honestly, I would give you a try. But if it don't work out, I mean, it don't even. You're gonna be what they call, some people call that tight knit group. You gonna be on a leash, dog, for real, till you show me, and then I can gain your trust.
But why do that when there's somebody that's more qualified who has never went, like, you know?
I just said they the most qualified person.
Okay, what I'm saying. Okay, let's say
that was my question.
Let's just say both of them. You got somebody who ain't never done it, somebody who has done it, but they both what they recognize they both good. Do you still choose?
He can't be good if he ain't never done it.
No, I guess we got two candidates. Mm-hmm. One has done something. One hasn't.
I'm gonna look at him first. The one that's done it.
No. Am I not?
I'm gonna look at the more experienced than the less experienced.
No, listen. I said they're both equally experienced. They're both equally experienced.
You just said, Dre.
I'm gonna try again. They're both equally experienced. One has done something from way back in the day, that nature. And one hasn't. Are you having a bleeding heart? Like, I'm gonna go with that one who probably did it, or you gonna go with the one who didn't do it, but they still got the same experience?
No. Well, at that point, we got to see how the interviews go. Because I got to interview both of them.
Yeah.
I got to interview both of them, so I'm gonna see how the interview go.
All right, but hold on.
And if it takes me to this shit, at that point, that's when your judgment come in. Who you think gonna be the better hire?
That's why judging is always based off people that don't. I can't. If I talk about you, it's not judging because I know you. The person that don't know you has to judge you, but they have to judge you based off something. So you got to give me something for me to know who you are, because I don't know you. You could be lying to me. You say something to me right now, I know you lying. Like, that ain't. Come on.
Yeah.
Because I know y'all. We don't judge each other. We can't because we know each other. That's what judging. But what I'm saying is, just like you said on even on the credit report, you can have a damn near 700 credit score. But you got that bankruptcy on there. It's discharged and everything. But what that shows is you bad with money. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at people's report, and I have it I don't want to, but I have to. I look at their report, and it almost like tells me that it gives me their character. You don't pay your bills, you irresponsible, you greedy, because people got 10 credit cards, maxed all of them out, and just went to the next card. They balance is the same thing as the credit limit. If the credit limit 4,000, they balance 4,000. They all of them. And then when I talk to them, I can see. It makes sense. So even if they interview who this unless they real good at acting, what I see on this paper should match the interview. It should make sense. So it ain't really a hit or miss. Your report kind of tells people who you are, but you do still have to go through it and be like, okay, I get it. This person, because I have to make that decision. Sometimes, like, you make $100,000 a year, but I see at this time you had to file bankruptcy. And if you had to file bankruptcy, I see the expenses. I also see you do pay your bills, but I also see you probably maybe attain more bills than you did income. Like, that's what people with money do. They buy a lot of shit.
That's what I'm about to ask him. Like, if you're $100,000, why the hell why should you have to file bankruptcy? Is that a
people with money file bankruptcy? You don't file bankruptcy when you broke. This is really something I want to ask you off the record. I don't know, just off script real quick, but have you ever encountered somebody that you know make decent money, but they have to file bankruptcy? Yeah. And then when you go through their report, so would you agree by saying that your credit score don't really reflect how responsible you are in paying bills?
That's just the opposite of what you just said. He actually said it does.
No, I'm just asking.
No, he just said it does show. He said even if you don't know the person, he said you can read their reports, and it kind of tells him what type. He just basically said that. It does.
I'm like, the bureau, like the bureaus have to score.
But the bureau is a computer. I'm talking about the human.
They have a system put in place, and it's your report. All right, so if you go look for a house, the underwriter they got to go through all this manually. And they're going to sit and make a decision. Man, should we give them this money? All right, they kind of pay their bills on time, but man, it seems like these few, late payments or whatever cause them to have to go into, like, they're underwriting everything, and they're trying to make a decision on whether or not they should give you the money. It's hard. It's hard taking a chance on people, not knowing if you're gonna be the next person they do that.
I get that part. I get that. It was like, damn.
But they gotta judge you. They gotta look at, That's why I say, like, it ain't you. You can. Hey man, I'm a new man now. Your past though.
Yeah. So if you were a lender, would you be upset at a person that just pays you back the minimum every month, as long as you get your money, or would you be come on, dog, come on, pay this off?
No, I won't be mad at all, because that's exactly how they work. They just want, if you pay it at the bare minimum, that's fine, because the bare minimum still can be high.
But it's still, how did that help your credit? It's like, to me, that don't sound like it would help it.
Yeah. As long as you pay it on time,
But he was asking you a question earlier, and I wanted to ask you, go back to that. How can you, like, credit like you deal with credit? How can you be biased? Not Can it be racist? Like, can you see racism in credit score? How? I mean, how do you see it though, like that?
The name and number, LaQuisha with a 25.
I ain't gonna lie. I think all systems, even though the bureaus aren't government entities, they're unionized.
Yeah.
They're not part of the government, but the government can kind of like take over it, and like Trump is actually about to get rid of the FICO score system.
Yeah, I heard that too.
And I would like that because
That's going.
no, it's not, because you have a Vantage score and then you have a FICO score. They're gonna be different. The FICO score is always lower than the Vantage score, but what most lenders do is they run the FICO score and then people get denied for loans. So what that is bad for the bank too, because now they can't get nobody approved and they're not gonna make no money. So they need to get rid of the FICO.
So that means that'll bring the FICO tax off your check. Did you get rid of FICO?
I guess.
Yeah.
So you see, with things like that, people look at what they think is good about it. Wait a minute, if you do this here, that means you taking. It's almost like that shit he be wanting to say. I'm putting money back in your pockets. Okay, I'm gonna save taxes on FICO. But it won't come out of FICO tax. It'll come out of Vantage.
You're trying to make me look at even this because it's Trump.
No. That's what I'm saying. I just asked you a question. No, I just asked you. You said it.
I am not a Trump fan.
I'm just asking if you get rid of FICO, would that also mean that the FICO tax go away? That's what I was asking.
Why would that be bad?
I ain't said it was.
Well,
what I was asking.
No, you kind of implying.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm saying, wouldn't that happen too if he get rid of for the lenders? Wouldn't that also have to come out of your stop from taking out of your check if you get rid of FICO?
But that's a good thing. Okay, make me understand.
I don't see it as a good thing because you actually be taking.
Don't see it as a good thing.
Because if you take certain taxes out of working American people pay taxes for reasons. Right. Now, if you goddamn it keep putting that FICO money, let's say for instance,
I don't know about this FICO tax.
I'm just saying. So you take the FICO tax off your tax, you get to keep that. There's no longer. It's gonna make your Social Security go up. It's gonna make your Medicaid go up. It's gonna make every fucking thing go up, and then a lot of that money gonna have to go toward insurance, what he's trying to get rid of, as opposed to back into the doggone state.
And I get what,
and that fucks the economy up.
I get what you're saying, because no, I actually get what he's saying.
I get what he's saying too, but I'm saying you actually making this real political on this.
No, because why would you get rid of something that's gonna add more damn taxes somewhere else?
But I guess if he only looking at the fact that if you give, like Eric just said, on FICO scores, it's already low. It's not giving the banks money. Banks I always believe that everything is built around money. It's as simple as that. It ain't black, white, it's green.
Okay, now so ask yourself this question. If you were able to save your money without the bank, what the fuck you need the bank for? What you think gonna happen to the bank? They go bankrupt.
Right, but we're still going into, we need the facts in order to argue them. So I don't know whether or not it's gonna take away the tax. I don't know. I just know that this will, just like if there's certain things that's done, everybody's not gonna benefit from it. It's certain things that realtors are looking at and they're like, oh, this is good because this helps us.
But we also got to know, also like you just said, we got to know the content, the research of where FICO, where this FICO tax going to.
I gotta
so that was, I don't know. That's why I asked.
I'm saying, so who is benefiting? So you take away who you hurt.
Yeah, who you hurt, who you benefiting, because you can't. Like you said, the thing about it is, a lot of people with money, they use credit because their credit gonna go last longer than their money. But if you got money and ain't got no credit, you don't need the bank.
Now, you still didn't answer my question.
What?
When I asked you, how is racism in credit?
Oh, okay. From what I understand, I think I'm speculating a little bit, but I do think your Social Security. So your Social Security number is attached to your credit score, and they have a track record of everybody that has a certain, like if you're black, they'll know it, and they can probably score you unfairly. They can score you because you're black. I do think that plays a part, and also now just on my side, it's just the difference, bro. It's like I'm talking to black people. And sometimes in my head, I'm like, man, I need more white customers. I need more white customers.
Because I was about to say that. Hey, you know what? I was just about to ask that. Like, it's easy. Now, be honest. Is it easy working with whites? Well, the people that you encounter the whites and the people you encounter black.
I'm not going to sit up here and, yes, because they do business.
Mm-hmm.
They understand business. I know I'm looking at your credit report and I see why your credit is bad. Look, you can't even pay me on time. You can't even come up with a few hundred. I take the price down so low.
Edit that, Eric.
I'm not editing.
I'm saying the same thing. I know you don't edit this. Bro,
What?
why would you? Go ahead, Eric.
Oh, my clients.
What are you doing? I mean, I appreciate the truth, though.
Because I make a lot. I do this on live. I go on live and I say stuff like this. What I'm saying, listen, let me cut that part out.
Wait a minute.
What I'm saying is, we got to do better. I look at people's credit report, and I can size up the behavior, how they're dealing with business. It's business at the end of the day. This is your credit report. Now, if you give me an excuse, again, I get people that say, I'm talking about big. I'm talking about, man, I need my credit fixed, man. I'm trying to buy a house. I'm trying to change my life. Okay, cool. When we get started? We're going to get started Friday. I'm serious. I'm so serious. All right, cool. I don't believe nobody today. All right, cool. I'm book you for Friday. I'm going to reach out to you. We go ahead and get started. All right, cool. Reach out to you Saturday or Friday. No answer. Saturday, I get a phone call or I get a text message. Oh, it was my birthday. Some be a crazy excuse like my car broke down. And life happens. I get it. But it's always an excuse on that day. Whatever, we'll just throw that out. But if you're spending your money on a birthday,
you weren't serious about your credit.
You're not that concerned, man.
Yeah.
Or I'll see you on Facebook partying and this, that, and the other. Like, I'm looking at your behavior. And then, so all the shit, the reason you ain't got started yet is because every time you get some money, you want to spend it on shit you want as opposed to what you need. White people on
Man, I wish you could hear.
They call me.
Not that part. That right there. That's what you need to make public, and folks don't understand that to this damn day. It took a lot of people to not. Some people don't get it. I mean, what the fuck? Hey, I want the new Jordans, but damn, I need something that's freezer first.
Ain't that crazy how when you get broke, you start thinking about the shit you need?
Yeah.
You don't even think about food when you got money in your pocket. But when
you broke. See, that's the thing about them up. You did all this. Damn, we ain't ate yet. You just spent $1,500 on some shit you gonna wear twice a year, but now you finna go up to the damn store to get some hot dogs for the kids. Man, kiss my ass.
And that's the money we got. When you
got
money, when you
kiss my ass.
When you get a stimulus check in the mail, this, that, and the other. You go take your ass out and buy crab legs, and all the restaurants gonna be packed.
It's a crab leg.
You ain't invest no money. You put no money away. And that's that mentality that makes us,
What the boys say? Bitch, you finna go to goddamn it, Crab Kings and goddamn Mr. Allgood.
Go buy them Jordans.
No,
this and another. But my point is, and like he just said a minute ago, white people don't do that. They literally. I hate saying this because it's almost like I'm betraying my own people, but they do better when it comes to business. They do better when it comes to money. But that may be because Eric, we've never really had that lineage of having money to say, oh well, and they have. So they've been taught how to, and we don't.
There you go.
But that's why education of finances is so important.